September 16th, 2015. Good morning, Sudbury. I'm Hal the Mad Dusty. I bring you the news and the weather and all the stuff that matters today. Starting with the weather. Today's weather. 23 degrees, feels like 28 degrees. Then in the afternoon, 26 degrees, feeling like 30 degrees. And in the afternoon, 20 degrees, feeling like 23 degrees. Overnight, 17 degrees. Thursday morning, 17 degrees. It's going to be nice. It's going to be sunny. A little bit cloudy overnight, but that'll be just fine. In grenade news. Greater Sudbury Police have called experts in to look at what might be a grenade. In a release, police said that they got a call around 3 p.m. Tuesday from someone who was assisting with renovations on Frood Road. Police said the caller had come upon what they believed to be an active and live grenade. The item was viewed by police, who determined the residence needed to be cleared and will be secured pending further examination. Explosive specialists will continue the investigation and are currently en route to the city. So there are no explosive experts in the city. However, we have some from another city, and they're on their way here. So that's good. CRA threat is a scam, Sudbury Police warn. The Greater Sudbury Police Service is reminding everyone that numerous tactics and schemes are used every day by scammers and fraudsters. Recent calls to its communication centers indicate community members have received calls from the RCMP indicating that they are working on behalf of Canada Revenue Agency. The caller threatens to send officers to the victim's home and arrest them if their payment to the CRA is not made immediately by way of money transfers. Everyone must remain vigilant to protect themselves from fraud. Anyone caring for a senior citizen or other vulnerable adult is also encouraged to make aware the consequences of being targeted. Legitimate service providers and government agencies do not threaten their customers into sending money by way of money transfers. And also keep in mind the following. Advise the caller that you will follow up by calling the agency yourself to confirm what you are being told. If they try to keep you on the line, you should quickly hang up. Ask for the caller's name and phone number. Talk to someone you trust before sending any money. And under no circumstances should you provide any personal information unless you are the one who initiated the call. Private clinics are rip-off, UK critic says in Sudbury. A former health minister from the United Kingdom says he believes private clinics are a bad option for the people of Canada. Frank Dobson, who was a health minister from 1997 to 2000 in Tony Blair's Labour Party government, made a stop to Sudbury on Tuesday. Dobson was invited by the Ontario Council of Hospital Unions, OCHU, to speak about the pitfalls of privatization of the healthcare services in the United Kingdom. He is visiting 8 other communities in the province to give his take on the healthcare privatization and how it may affect the healthcare system in Ontario. He wouldn't recommend the British model to anyone because he says it's basically been a rip-off. The money going into running the system in Britain has gone up between 4 and 6% of the National Health Service spending to somewhere between 12 to 15% of the NHS spending going on in the semi-commercial systems. So that's about £8 billion every year that's going to the cost of running the services that are not going on patient care. Dobson also provided examples of why the system is flawed in Britain. Dobson is asking the Ontario governments to stop private clinics. It's not cheaper, it will cost the country in the long run, and they keep saying it's savings, but it is not. The thing that Dobson would like to get across is that everyone in Canada knows that we spend, roughly speaking, half as much as the Americans spend in their healthcare system. So the idea that a competitive system like theirs is cheaper doesn't make a lot of sense. And it also means that the private sector is trying to come in and take over what is essentially, in Canada and Britain, a very cost-effective healthcare system. And always remember, with private businesses, their primary duty is to provide their shareholders with profit. I'm Hal the Mad Dusty. That was all the news and the weather and stuff that mattered today, and I'll see you tomorrow.